Hello, everybody. Lord Verminard back again in Drive Beyond Horizons. Yes, I'm playing this again because I want to try to finish this stupid van out. You know how I get. I kind of get obsessed when I get really close to finishing a vehicle and then nothing happens. So I don't think there's anything here that I need. I had a little bit of trouble getting this save to load in. I was like stuck in the building, like in between the roof and the ceiling on the inside. So I had to go back into the save history and correct it that way. Thankfully, it keeps that because that would suck if it didn't. Because there was no way out. I tried everything, like all of the. Okay, why is this not connected? There we go. Okay. That would have sucked to just drive off and leave that there. All right, we are on the road again for the elusive one final part. Yeah, see, last episode, I feel like I found every part there is to this van, except for the part that I'm looking for. Also, this is brilliant that we're starting on a hill. I love it when that happens. He just goes back and forth between the gears 100 times. But yeah, so we need one part and then this thing is done and then we're on to the next thing. So let's hope that we find it here soon and we can get the next car built. Whatever it may be. Preferably a Tucker or a Golf, since that's what I have the most of right now. I have almost all the parts for both of those vehicles right here. Now, someone said I need to try to find the shifter for the Tucker. I know what part they're talking about. It has a column shift. And I had that. I'm almost positive I had that part in my box of stuff that was in the last trailer that just yeeted itself into space. So we lost that, but I think we'll find another one. I am confident that we will. What we got here? So usually these places don't have crap, but this is where I found my passenger door that I desperately needed. So let's take a look. I don't really need any beverages right now. Just need the pots. That weird square panel that I still haven't really figured out what it goes to. There's a golf wheel. I probably should start taking those. I have room. What's this one under this crap? Oh, that's a trash bag. Never mind. All right, yeah, let's grab this. We'll chuck it in here. There we go. Why not? What else? What else? Let's see. There's a Pontiac wheel. I'm watching Scapegoat's playthrough. He's all excited about the Pontiac, and I'm like, man, you're going to be so disappointed. That thing is such utter crap. All right, there's nothing here. Should we even bother looking on the roof? There's usually not much up there either at these places. Whee! And oof. Food. That's a golf tire. Why does it look like that? I don't know. I'm not taking it. Huh. That's for the truck. All right. Let's go. How is everybody doing today? Hope everybody's great. I am hot. I'm hot and I'm tired. Been so busy. So much stuff going on. I also have some other exciting news. I was going to wait to tell you guys, but might as well tell you now. I've actually been, this has been in the works for several months at this point, but I've been talking to a local guy, about getting a band put together and started. And, yeah, so he, looked at some of my stuff that I've played on my other channel and thinks that I'm definitely the right fit for him. So, we have recently found a stand-in drummer for now. He won't be permanent member of the band, but we found somebody that we can at least practice with and get some tracks laid down and stuff. And he has an amazing like rehearsal area that he's let us use. So look at that. There's a camp here and then a dump over there. That's fantastic. So yeah, that's kind of, it's in the works right now. It's just happening at a really bad time because we've got so much other crap going on. But, so yeah, when I have more to talk about with that, I will tell you guys. I'm very excited though, because it's been, I mean, when I first started playing guitar, when I was 15 years old, we put together a band, me and some buddies put together a band just to do a talent show. And then that was it. Like, we didn't stay together as a band. We weren't planning on it. It was just kind of a thing to do a talent show. Oh my God. What the hell was that? Van doing van things, I guess, is what that was. I guess that's what happens when you have a top-heavy van that doesn't have any suspension. And so then after that, I really wasn't in a band at all, like the rest of my life. I played with people, I jammed with people every now and then. Me and one of my really good friends at the time kind of got together and played acoustic guitars together at like parties, and we did a couple of bar shows and stuff, but I wouldn't really call that like a band, you know. But so yeah, that's really like the last time that I've been in like an actual band live. You know, obviously I did the Pauly Shore virtual band thing too, but that's not the same thing. So I'm looking forward to that. It's just, you know, we're all older and we all have, you know, families and lives and stuff, so it's hard to get the time to get together, but we got to make the time, and so I'm looking forward to it. The other dude that started is the singer, songwriter, and guitar player. So we're just doing like a stripped down like 3-piece kind of punk sort of rockabilly kind of thing. It's what it seems like it's going to be right now, and it's going to be a lot of fun. He's already got a handful of songs written. We've been bouncing demos and stuff back and forth, and it's been great. So anyway, he's got some of the demos up on SoundCloud, I think. Look for Billy Bones and the Overtones if you're interested. They're not, obviously not finished products, just demos basically. So, and that's not with us recording. That's just with him using a like a band in a box sort of thing, you know. He did the guitars and the vocals, but so yeah, we're gonna try to get some actual tracks with the whole band together here and see where it goes. Should be fun. All right, we're just gonna mow down some zombies here. People are always telling Scapegoat to run the zombies over, and he's like, I don't want to damage my car. It's like, no, you can just do it, man. Just run them down. Especially, it seems like if you have like this bumper on it, or the one that's on the other truck mounted to another car, it seems to just like kill the zombies almost immediately. All right, he is done for. All right, what do we got here? I'm hoping we find some crap that we need. I like how there's all these beverages just like lined up in a nice little row right here in the middle of this mess. Right, okay, there we go. Any foods? Let's see any. What's in here? Well, there's some van parts, but not the ones that I need, as usual. Open. Well, crap. Okay. I'll top up top and see if there's anything up there we need. Oh my God, help. Okay. Let's see, that's the e-brake for the truck. Little food. There's another bumper for my van, which I don't need. All right, let's go. It was worth a look. Where is the road? I was not paying attention. I think it was over this way. Kind of like drove down a hill. All right. Yeah, another news, it's really freaking hot today too. God. I don't enjoy it. For lunch today I took a walk down to the street to my favorite little shawarma place, and man, it was brutal. I got home and I'm like, oh God, I'm too hot to eat. Also, this van is so quiet, it bugs the crap out of me how quiet it is. Hopefully they fix that. What are you? Truck? Alright. Is it going to be the day of truck parts today? Because that's what I've seen a lot of so far. I've seen a couple of van parts too. I've seen a door. I've seen 2 doors and the rear bumper, at least. There may have been actually a couple other things. What I really want is some like actual points of interest today. Like, I feel like the last episode, there were just so many like billboards and bus stops. Like, there was hardly any like actual buildings with actual parts. And that sucks when that happens. Or just, you know, kilometer after kilometer of nothing. So I guess the next question to ask too is that now that we're like, I don't know, maybe halfway through the vehicles in this game, something like that. I don't remember how many vehicles there are total. I think we're around halfway through. What do we do once we complete all the vehicles? Start another file and do it again and see if I can do it any quicker, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, the game might be updating soon. I don't know. And maybe we'll get some new stuff to play with, but I don't know. Very nice. Okay. Water. Okay, that's pointless. Let's go. A barrel of something. All right. And we got another hotel down here. These can be a very good spot for stuff. They can also be a spot full of nothing but disappointment. So let's see what it's going to be today. Something like, if you get a couple of cars here, then it's usually pretty good. But if you get nothing, like what looks like it's spawning right now, the pickings are slim. Although there usually is a couple of spots for parts in the back. And I noticed that Scape always just skips them over. If he doesn't see the car that he wants, he just skips it. But there could be something in the back behind the place here. That's weird. No freaking cars spawned. There's a Pontiac part. There's another Pontiac part. There's a Tucker tire. A trash can laying out in the middle of the road. Sometimes there's a wandering zombie out here too. Like this spot right here. I've never seen Scape go behind this little plant. There's always a couple of parts here. There's always a couple of batteries. There's one. There's usually one in here too. Yep, there is. There's usually food here. There's usually a med kit. There's usually a drink. There's usually a part or two back here. Another bumper for my van. Sometimes there's parts over here. Yeah, there's citron stuff. Not much here. I don't know if there's ever any parts that spawn like inside this building. I don't think I've ever seen any. Never hurts to check up here either. There's another part for my van. There's a lot of engine. Our IFA part there. Another dome light. Okay, well, it was worth a look. Came up short, but at least we tried. Moving on. We bury our dead and we move on. What else is there? All right. It's gonna be a nightmare getting all this crap off the roof. I'm just saying, it's gonna suck. It's definitely gonna be a thing that we're gonna have to deal with, but it's gonna suck. And then we have to decide, I mean, I'm pretty much, let's see, do I have to duplicate anything? I don't think so. Now, that's another thing too. The last episode, there were like 6,000 like bathrooms. I could have duplicated like 10,000 parts if I wanted to. But yeah, we have to decide if we really want to keep the roof rack on the next car or not. I feel like we probably should, unless we get the IFA next. And I know you can stick this rack on top of the IFA as well, but it kind of doesn't really seem like you need to. Is this a big one or a little one? Oh god. It's big enough. Okay. Oh, we didn't lose nothing. Come on. Oh my god, you stupid thing. I wish that I had just a little bit more fine control of... Dude, hook up the freaking trailer, man. Like, what is going on? Oh my god. I don't know why that was so hard. It just, like, wouldn't give me the option to do it. Except, like, once, and I hit the wrong key. Oh, great. Now we're stuck up a hill. Look what you made me do, you dumb thing. Alright. That's fine. Whatever. We'll get there. Gives me time to get a drink. Which right now is just lukewarm water. Yummy. And this is a big flipping hill. Stupid speed bump. What kind of sadistic person would put a giant speed bump at the bottom of a hill? So that door is like a different color than the rest of the van. Maybe it's just not polished. I don't know. Kind of bugs me a little bit, but I also don't care because we're getting rid of it, so whatever. Okay, it took me like a half an hour to get up that hill. Gotta love it. What's next? I would love a tire shop. Oh god, loading. What are we loading? What is that? What the heck is that? There's a tire shop down there. Oh, and this is a camp. Unless there's a van back there, I don't care. Okay. Tire shop, and it's got the waving arm flailing tube man, wacky waving inflatable. I can't remember how it goes. Right. All right. Okay, there's trash bags here, so that means there's going to be at least something. Let's see what there is. How did I do that? I got out of the van without opening the door. That was a neat trick. What do we got here? A GTR and a Citroen. Joy. Neither one of those are my particular vehicles. Fence food. So I wonder if I should... Ah, damn it. That golf tire exited the building. Damn. I'm gonna have to get another one somewhere. I would love to load up on some of the parts for this garbage, but I just don't really have space for it. Okay. That's a Citroen. Oh, I need a drink too. Let's get this. Usually some parts back here. Got a bunch of Tucker stuff. I'm gonna kind of be a little bit... I'm gonna be a little bit conservative with just collecting everything right now because I don't know what kind of car I'm gonna have next, you know? And as much as I would like to have a full set of VW wheels ready to go, I don't really need to. How are my tires for this? A little worn. Okay, I'm pretty sure there was a set of trailer tires here, so let's grab those. That's one right there. Yeet! That's one right there. And let's hope that we can put these in here without them disappearing. Maybe. Not sure why it's, That's not a trailer tire. Wasn't it? I thought it was actually on a, I thought it was actually on a... No, that's a Citroen too. That's not what I meant to do, but that's funny. So there's only one trailer tire here? How rude. Those are both Citroen. Well, boogers. Alright, well. Whatever. I guess we'll not get two of them right now. Not super desperate. We will need them eventually. Guns and stuff. We don't need that. What's in here? Eye patch, which is what it always is now. Okay. Well, that was very disappointing. What is that doing here? Did it, like, pop out of a pile of tires or something that I was standing on? Here, I want to see if I can fix this. Looks like this is not right. Well, that's what it needed. Just needed a little buffing. Of course, that one's kicked. Only 16 on this one. Stupid. Also, I noticed my cluster was all dirty too, and I'm pretty sure that was clean when I put it in there. So I don't know what's going on, but... Alright, well, whatever. It's good enough. Alright, let's get out of here. Nothing here for me. Yeah, that looks the same now. Well, I was excited to find a tire shop, and then there was nothing there. Cool. Great. Wonderful. Alright, come on, game. There's gotta be something. Work with me here. Help me out. Throw me a bone. Look at that big freaking hill over there. Yeah, this van is just awfully porky. Like, it's just very slow. I'm contemplating just keeping the engine and then throwing something else in it. The engine, speaking of that, I wanted to grab a Volkswagen engine next time I see one. Because I thought I had one, and apparently I don't. Unless there's one buried in all that crap up there somewhere. I am almost certain that I have everything for a Golf. Like, I could put an entire Golf together right now except for the engine. Alright, what is this? That freaking rock, man, I can't see it. And every time I run over it and the trailer just absolutely loses its crap. This is all Pontiac junk, who cares? Sorry, but this car like scarred me in this game. I hated it so much. And don't get me wrong, I would love a Pontiac of that vintage. Even though I don't know, I mean, they wouldn't be very good, but I would love one. Let's see, I'm not really seeing anything that I can't live without. I'm not building a Pontiac, so none of this crap really applies. Let's go. Easy now, trailer. Chill. Flapping around back there. And we got another big hill, so that's fun. What's crazy is I think the Pontiac engine was actually slower in this van than the van engine is. If that's even possible. When I first got this, I had to use the Pontiac engine for a while. Ooh, a ramp. What do we got here? Sometimes there's parts here. Actually, there's almost always a part here, at least. But I don't see one this time. That's weird. Oh, I got out magically again. Oh, dome light for my car. Nice. And that's a Pontiac mirror. Okay. How am I doing that? Is the window down? Oh, the window's down. Sweet, we can Dukes of Hazzard it. That's how I was doing that. I didn't realize the window was down. I don't know how I did that. I must have accidentally clicked on it or something. I didn't know you could do that. That's pretty cool. Of course, trying to Dukes of Hazzard in and out of this thing with that tiny little window that high off the ground would be a hilariously comical sight. Especially since the guy basically looks like me. Kind of old, kind of fat, you know? It would not be a pleasant sight. Hell, I'd probably have a hard time doing it in a Charger like real Dukes of Hazzard. Did they ever explain in Dukes of Hazzard why they welded the doors shut? Or did we just assume that that's just what they did because it looks cool to jump in and out of the car or through the window? I don't know. That show didn't make any sense at all. I think you go back and watch that old show. It was the most ridiculous pile ever. Like, the writing was horrible. It was such a garbage show, but why was it so fun to watch? It was maybe because it was just so bad. It was so bad you had to watch it. I don't know. I watched it all the time as a kid. Honestly, all I really cared about was the car chases and stuff. That's the only thing I cared about. Well, there was another thing, but I didn't discover that until I was a little bit older. If you know what I mean. All right, what do we got here? Is there a car? A flippin' trailer, really? Good Lord. All right. We got any sneaky zombies in here? Huh, huh. Huh, huh. Don't see any sneaky zombies. All right, is there a car part in here? There's almost always a car part. Not this time. Just a massive hot dog. All right. Yeah, go to town on that, bud. Good luck. You'll need it. Well, that's food, not a bevy. Okay, whatever. Let's look around real quick. Was that a shirt? Bunch of junk, bunch of junk, bunch of junk. There's the door for my van. One of the doors. What's weird is I think I found a van part at every single stop. Every single one. There's been a van part. Even though it hasn't been any of the things that I need. Which is kind of a little bit bizarre. Look at that. 2 freaking shaker hoods for a Pontiac. In case one isn't enough. Yay, I lost. Okay. Let's get the hell out of here. And we keep looking. Yeah, I'm tempted to just like swap a different flippin' engine in this until we find the last part, because this is ridiculous. If I just have to like dash to from stop to stop just searching for one part, I would like to be able to do it a little bit faster. I think this thing's top speed is plenty fine for just cruising, but if you really want to get somewhere, it's kind of annoying. I think it only goes about 100 kilometers an hour, so... Which, if I had to guess, is probably the top speed of one of these things in real life. Let's see, there's a bathroom, don't need that. What if you actually peed in the duplication bathroom? Can't believe I haven't tried that. At least I don't think I have. Alright, another small gas station with probably no cars. I mean, I don't really need a car, I just need the part. Any zombies? I don't see or hear one. Now that, unlike the last episode, the one of them just like followed me out and just was like waiting in the shadows until I was looking at something to pop out and scare me to death. Man, hot garbo. Nothing. Should I even look on the roof? It's probably pointless. Ah! Wait, there's a panel up there. What is it? Oh, it's a hood. Couldn't tell because it was rusty. All right. Let's go. We'll get it eventually. I know we will. One thing I don't have for the Tucker is any of the seats. So that's going to take some time to figure out. But I have the Tucker engine up there, and I have the radiator, and I have the battery. And I think I have at least one of the pedals. Maybe two of them, I can't remember. So I have some of the hard to find Tucker items. So when we get that, we shouldn't have it for too long. I've never actually driven the Tucker in this game yet, so I have no idea what it's like. Oh my god, come on. Well, we've got a temperature and an oil warning. Well, perhaps we should investigate that. Also, I can't see the fuel gauge. I can't see the gauges at all, really. It's just kind of a joke. Okay, another tower. So the good thing about towers, I keep repeating this, but like, usually if you're going to find vehicle parts at a tower, it's going to be some of the utility vehicles, like the van here, the IFA, the Toyota, and the Citroen. You're pretty much guaranteed to find at least one part from one of those vehicles here. So that's kind of good. Let's see, where's the road? Back that way. Okay. All right, let's see what we got. There's another VW wheel. Another beverage. Yep, there's a van part. Another van part. Auto part. IFA part. Truck part. Citroen part. Van part. See what I mean? That's pretty much what all of the parts here usually are. So, if you have one of those vehicles, it's always good to stop here. And there's always food on the roof. Where's that? Oh, that's for the Pontiac. That's Tucker trunk lid, which I'm pretty sure I have. All right. Let's see if we can squirrel away one of these VW wheels for real this time. All right, see if that'll stay. If it doesn't, no big deal. Yeah, it looks like it'll stay. All right. That way we have one. If we find a VW, it'll probably have at least one or two wheels kicking around. So I don't know if I have a Volkswagen cluster yet. I know I had one on my other trailer. Whoa. And we'll keep looking. Let's see. What is this? Another hotel. All right, come on. Spawn some cars for me. I don't even care what it is. Just spawn a couple of cars, not have an empty parking lot, maybe. Oh, I see something. It looks like a Golf. That could be good. That's the only car, huh? Rip off. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to check the water and oil. All right, we're decent. We're decent with water. Oil could use a top up, so let's see what we can find. All right, there's another wheel. There's another van part. Eight parts on this. No cluster. I'm pretty sure I have the shifter and the e-brake. I have the grill. I have the seat. There's 2 more wheels, so that's 3 of them. Kind of hesitant to just plunk those on the car right now, though. Drunk piss. Like, why differentiate between regular piss and drunk person piss? Seems kind of weird, don't you think? Boy, there's a lot of junk back here today. Look at this. Man, look at all this crap. Nothing I need, though. There's a lot of stuff here. Just nothing that interests me. Fine. All right, let's see if I can jam these wheels in here. I think that one will stay. All right, and you. I could probably stuff it in the side door, to be honest. Oh, plenty of room in there. Jeez, okay. Yes, okay. All right. Let's check on the roof. Whee! Oh, Lord. Ooh. What are you? Oh, that's one of my dome lights. All right. Pedals for stuff. That's a citron door. Yeah, citron door. All right, let's go. A little worn. Okay, a little worn. All right. Man, I really don't want to put yet another set of tires on this thing. I really don't. Oh, we lost one of the tires. Oh, well, whatever. Like I said, not a big deal. It's weird that the trailer behaves differently than the roof rack and the IFA bed. Like when it comes to storing things. Oh no, wait, didn't I stuff the other tire inside? Yeah, I did. Look at that, another Golf. Cool. I wish I was restoring one of those right now instead of this stupid van that I hate. I used to like you, van, but now I don't. Because I can't find this part. 8 parts, the same 8 that are always on these. Is this the... This isn't the floor mats for this, is it? It is. I think I have those. I'm almost positive that I do. Is this front glass? I already have that too. Yeah, I already have that. Oh god, phone's ringing. Yeah, we've heard it before. And I no longer care. Alright, that's Golf. Accelerator pedal, I have that. That's a headlight, I have 2 of those. That's the Pontiac steering wheel. Oh yeah, oil. I need oil. Here's oil. I gotta get it from the other side, don't I? It's the water I gotta get from this side. Okay. Come on. Okay. And we're a little low on water. It's not that bad. May as well grab some if there's some here. There's plenty. Okay, perfect. Close that up. Close this up. Close that. Hop over here. Close this. Let's go. Still waiting. All right, we got another gas station up here. Is this one of the big ones or is this a little crappy one? I hope it's a big one with like 3 cars. It is a medium-sized one with 0 cars. Yay! Crap. Let's see. That's the Musco engine, isn't it? I might consider swapping it. Just to like speed things along here a little bit. It'll probably also speed along my fuel consumption too, which I've been paying basically no attention to. I don't know. Should I do that or not? All right, we'll turn it off. Hop out. Yeah, this is great. There we go. Now this needs to be cleaned up. And it needs oil. Which I can't even get to. Is there oil anywhere around here? Where are you? Ah, crap. Okay. Petrol, water, diesel. Awesome. Okay, well, never mind. I guess there wasn't any. So we got to do it the hard way, which is fine. All right. I would like to know what model this engine is, because it is definitely not the model of the engine that came in this van. All right, I'm just going to throw this up here. I'm pretty sure I have a brush. There it is. We getting it? I think we got it. All right, you can go. Oh my God, could you just please, like, also that's bugging me. My Throttle pedal hasn't been cleaned for ages. Mainly because it's impossible to get to it. Forget it. It's not worth it. Who cares? All right. Okay, I need to do a quick fuel check. Because this might be a problem. We got plenty right now. All right, so let's go. All right. It's worse. Okay. All right. Well, I guess we're switching it back then. That was a waste of time. See, I could have sworn that it was going to make it faster. There's just a whole ass IFA sitting here. This thing won't even get out of freaking second gear. Oh, there we go. There's third. Why is this so bad? My God. I'm just trying to find something to make my life a little bit easier today, game, and you're not letting me do it, and it's starting to make me sad. I'm also sad because my lukewarm water has run out, and I'm thirsty. Oh my God, I don't want to just pull over on the side of the road any old damn place to switch this out, but I love that they gave me like a 5-mile long hill to come up as soon as I made this poor decision without giving me any points of interest at all. Damn it. Oh, thank God. All right. Give me something here. Like, I haven't seen one of these with a freaking car outside or inside, really, for like what seems like ever. All right, we've got something here. What is that, a Mustang? We got no fuel pumps. We got all kinds of junk out here, but nothing that I need. All right, turn it off. Get this stupid thing out of here. Complete waste of time. All right, let's see if we can put the oil in it before. No, could you just... There we go. Open that. What? Why are you drinking it? Oh my God, you fool. You damn fool. All right, get that back in there. How much fuel did we use doing that? Not very much. All right, good. Get out of here, you piece of crap. Okay, I just bounced off that truck. So that's GTR stuff. This is all truck stuff, right? Yeah, no point in even looking at it. What's in here? Jack and squat is what's in here. No parts I can use. No cars I can strip anything from. There's just not even any freaking paint except for one can of white paint that nobody cares about. All right. We got a Mustang over here with all the usual assortment of garbage. We got back here. Bunch of junk. All right, let's check on the roof. Yes. Okay. All right. Mustang seat. Wonderful. This thing. Oh, it's a pedal probably for the Mustang. There's a windshield for my van. Shifter for a Mustang. Citroen door. Cluster for a Lada. And a ignition cylinder, it looks like, for something that doesn't really matter. Because... what are you doing? I was trying to run forward and jump, and he was going backwards, and I looked down to make sure that I was hitting the right key, and I was. Very weird. Okay, where's my trampoline? Okay, well, if we're going to look on the bright side of things, at least there were cars here. All right, yes, our little four-cylinder engine is faster than the Mustang engine. Totally makes sense. Okay, could you get on the road, maybe? Go. What the heck is that? Oh, okay. Stuff hadn't spawned in yet. It looked like it was just like an empty lot sitting there, framed by trees. I'm like, oh, that's weird. It was just a random coincidence. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to look at the gauges. It was not working. I don't think it would matter anyway because I can't see him. Okay, I guess all my warning lights went out, so I guess I just needed a little water and a little oil. Oh boy. One of these pointless stops. I mean, there might be some stuff here, you never know. Oh, there's a Tucker. Oh, that's cool. I haven't seen one of those in a while. There's gas pumps here too. Maybe we can fill it up. How many parts we got on this bad boy? 23. Damn it. Do I have that part? I think I do. I'm pretty sure I have all this crap. It doesn't look like it has the column shifter though. Yeah, I don't think it does. It'd be attached to that little thing right there. See, there's like a shift gate right there. It's a little knob, little tiny joystick thing. All right, yeah, this one's got a bunch of crap. The license plate. Oh, this has got all the little lights in the front and stuff too. I don't think I have those. Is this the correct rear plate? I don't know. I'd have to put the rear bumper on it. I don't know that I have this license plate. Well, I do now. And like I said, I'm pretty sure I have that grill up there someplace. Is that it? No, that's the gas door cover thingy. Maybe I don't. Whoop! Okay. Yeah, there's the radiator. I don't know that I have that rear grille. I'm gonna take it, just in case. And I want to take those two lights, but I don't know. I'm gonna probably lose them. All right, that's in there. I'll chuck those 2 lights in here. They might stay in there. I'm pretty sure I don't have these. Now I know what they look like, at least. If they don't make it to whenever we do Tucker time. Well, that's cool. It's been a while since we've seen one of these. And there's a rear bench seat, but I'm not gonna grab that. That's too much to mess with. It doesn't have the rear lights. I don't know if I have those or not. Is this the radio for it? It is. I'm taking that. I haven't seen one of those in a while either. It's a little part. It'll make it. What else? What else? What else? Let's cheat. This is pretty good. Even though we're not getting parts for this particular vehicle right now, it was at least good to see a car show up with stuff on it instead of just another completely stripped down car with nothing. I'm looking for that panel too, just in case it's kicking around here somewhere. Of course, I don't see it. Tucker steering wheel, which I know I have one. I guess we'll hop up on the roof real quick. Got a diesel engine. Little refreshment. All right, grab this, stick it in there. What's in this pump? 24 liters of petrol. Actually, I'm lined up on the wrong side. Crud. Hard to back up stuff in this game because the controls are so like unresponsive. That's good enough. Don't need both of them. Screw it. Spend enough time messing around. Let's go. Well, we found some stuff, just not stuff for our van. Again. And I have a feeling the tires are going to blow on my trailer here soon. And I've only found one tire for it. Which is also unusual. Oh my God, I'm getting discouraged. Well, at least there's a radio tower out there. Maybe we'll find the part there. If I don't find it this episode, then this is going to be the vehicle that is taking the longest. which is crazy because I had it more than halfway built on the first day. Unlike the Pontiac, there was a bunch of parts that I needed for that for a while. For this thing, I had it almost completely built in like 2 episodes. But then, this last part has eluded me. Oh, great. Zombie. There's a trailer there. There's a big panel on the roof. It looks like it might be a bumper. I think that's what it is. And whack. Wait, I want to try something. Somebody asked if this would work. I don't know. I'm gonna try it. I'll see if I can yeet the zombies. Because you can like run into stuff with this and like bounce it. Oh, it doesn't seem to work. Ah. Well, that would have been funny. I kind of like the idea of just like sending a zombie flying through the air. But, oh well, we tried. All right. For science. We had to science it. All right. Beverage. Another Citroen tire. I found like 10,000 of those today. Here's the trailer is almost the exact same damn color that mine is. That's kind of bizarre. Oh wait, that's a trailer tire. Awesome. I will take that. All right, what do we got in here? Ta-da! Aw. Crap. Thought I heard some racket around the corner there, but I guess it was just my imagination. All right. All kinds of glass. Pontiac stuff. Door card. Nothing I need. All right, let's grab this tire out here. And place it in here in such a way that it won't disappear. Very worn. Got it. Very worn, very worn. Where's the road? Can't see. Does not appear to be the right way. Thought I came up this way, didn't I? I had to drive around to run over zombies. Oh, is that it? There it is. Okay. Yep, I was going the wrong way. That would have been bad. Oh, is that another big gas station? I hope I didn't despawn everything. I'll be very pissed. What? Okay. Or is this a... It's another hotel. All right, come on. Spawn me in some stuff, game. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's finish this freaking thing off. I want to be done with it. I mean, it's very likely that I could go another 200 kilometers and not find this thing, right? Like, it can happen. And right now, we've got what looks to be a GTR and a Lada here. So if this part isn't just like hanging out over here someplace. There's a zombie over there, though. That's cool. And see, there's sometimes the parts are, there's like parts mixed in with this crap. One shot and done. Right, Pontiac. Let's see, IFA radiator, which is fun, but I don't need it. I do need another drink again. And a pee, I guess. Gotta pee on the dead guy. Pee on the Pontiac parts. Well, crap. I hate this. Right. Thing up here that I need. No. All right, let's go. Quickly now. Try to get another stop or two in here before we finish things off. Also, I don't have another set of tires for this stupid van. We've got a few more kilometers to go before they all pop. And I suppose I could just stick them all on the carrier back there and restore them that way, which is kind of cheating, but at this point I don't really care. I'm just like, I need to get this thing done. This is a pool, probably. Yeah. There are car parts here sometimes. Nothing I need. All right. And another big hill. Awesome. I wish I could turn on like cruise control or something real quick, because the amount of time that it takes to climb up one of these hills, I could run into the kitchen and grab a drink and be back before I got to the top. I could have easily done that this time, actually. Another pool. Wouldn't that be a kick if I found the part that I needed at a pool? It's not, though. All right. All right, come on. You know, I could stick the Tucker engine in this thing, too. It would probably be faster. I feel like the Tucker is one of the faster cars in the game. Just from what I've seen. Like I said, I've never driven it yet. Geez, another pool. Let's see. Is that a panel or is that a pallet? Looks like a pallet. All right, let's just go. All right, quick scan. Don't see. Is that a rock? That's a rock. All right. All right. Time's are running out here, game. Let's go. See, I thought I was going to finish this van quickly. Man, here's another hotel. Another one. See, the last one had 2 cars at least, so maybe this one will too. Well, I see 1 car. I see 2 cars, but they're 2 junk ones. 2 cars I don't want anything to do with. Are they both Mustangs? No. Mustang and a bird. So again, you know, most of the parts are going to be for these cars, but sometimes there's stuff mixed in that's not. Let's look in the secret parts stash real quick. Oh, there's a tire. If I cared. All right. Glass. Dead guy. Bumper. That's for the truck, I think, the Toyota. Miscellaneous junk. Oh, that's the one with the 2 rounded corners and the 2 square corners is the Muscoat. Okay, good to know. I see that glass panel show up like every other stop, it seems. And I didn't know what it went to. All right, let's go. This doesn't count. I need something better than this. I mean, I'm glad there are 2 cars there, but there was just absolutely nothing else. I would even take a van at a billboard, you know? I see a panel over there. What the heck is that? I don't know what it is. I'm pretty sure I know what this panel even looks like, because I know I've seen it before. That's a hood. Crap. All right. Okay. All right, one more stop, and that'll be it. But I don't have high hopes that we're gonna find the part at the next stop. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't know. Just I'm not feeling the luck today. And it sucks because I want to be collecting parts for some of the other cars that I know that I need stuff for. But I'm just kind of like, I'm filled to capacity right now with all this other junk. Ooh, big garage. Okay, that's a good place to end it. There's an IFA out there. So if I complete this, then we're switching to an IFA, which wouldn't be the worst. But there's no other cars here. There's not even any clutter on the ground, so that means that there's probably not going to be anything in the garage either. Let me shut this off. Yep, completely empty. Bunch of rubbish back here, but nothing I need. Look at that IFA battery just chilling. And the battery cover. No, that's a radiator. That's good though. I don't have that either. One of the dome lights. The freaking engine is in there. Oh my God. If I could find that part here, I would be so happy. Because this would be an excellent start to the next, to getting this thing completed. Because I've got some IFA parts kicking around in there. It's got 2 wheels or 3? Looks like 2. And the bed. Oh. All right, crossing my fingers and my toes that the part that I need is either on the roof or over here. Shit. Well, it's not in here. That's not food. This is food. Eat it. I don't need a drink. All right. Okay. Here we go. We're going up top. Wish me luck. I'm not seeing it. Well, crap. I thought that I was going to get super lucky. But I'm not. All right. Well, I guess that's going to do it for me today. Again, on that terrible disappointment. We'll find it one of these days. I know we will. This is just ridiculous how long it's taken. But anyway, thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I still am enjoying the heck out of this game, and I'm enjoying this challenge that I've given myself to do here. It's actually quite fun. Hopefully, if they update the game soonish, like or after I'm done doing this, and they add another car or something, I'll go over and do it again with a new car. That would be great. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me. If you like this, make sure to hit the like button down below. And all the usual YouTube stuff. If you're not subscribed, think about subscribing. That would be great. And and yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Is there anything else in here that I have to have? There really isn't. All right, take care, everybody. Bye.